We're going to try it here. Because I swear to God, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't understand it. Maybe I won't get anybody in here. I can't tell you. Because, for real, it didn't make any sense. Oh, that's gonna hit. Joseph Q. I gotta ask you, Tintin, can I ask you guys a question? Did you guys get a notification about the previous live? I was live for 20 minutes. What's going on, YouTube? What the fuck? Sorry, I mean, I'm starting out the Friday with the rant, but did you guys even get anything? I know, I heard Robert. Phyllis, see, that's what I'm saying. I was live, I gave it a good 20. First one I did for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, it doesn't look right. Then I did it, and I did it vertical, and I was live for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. YouTube, you broken. So you just got one now. You didn't get any, but how did you know now? You just got the notification for this one. How does that make sense? Somebody explain to me. How does it make sense that Prism, I use Prism, and I get a notification sent out? I use YouTube directly. That doesn't make any sense. YouTube's broken. We're just gonna say that. YouTube's broken. I know it. Listen, as a content creator, I know everybody can't watch all the time. But when you normally get, like, say, okay, at the top 250 people in a chat, or at, you know, middle, it's like 150 or whatever, 200, and then you're sitting there and you're on for 5 minutes and you have one. You're kind of going, what the fuck? Then you're like, is it working? I can't. Hi, darling. J-Ro, good to see you. I don't know. I'm talking like, you know, Robert showed up. A couple people were there, but I don't know. To avoid gluten, I've consumed an Angry Orchard crisp apple breakfast for Guinness instead of Guinness. I know. That's weird. That's really weird. Hey, James. They got to get that shit together. Are they in cahoots with Prism? I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know. So, Robert, you have celiacs? So many people have that. I was just going to ask that. Do you think it's something that gets developed over time? Like, is it like type 2? I mean, it's not type 2, I know that. But like type 2 diabetes is something that happens usually to you over time. You develop that. So I'm wondering if this whole celiac allergic to gluten is something. Because you know what? The crazy thing is, I think it's because we get exposed to stuff like that so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's in everything. No, that's crazy. D, I swear to God, I wasn't. I was trying to get it to freaking work. I kept going, it's broken. And I don't want to sound like that when I'm on the live, but when you're staring at it going, I don't get it. Yeah, I swear to God, it's like your body does start to malfunction, starts to reject everything. Like, one thing I never knew, and this was before I had to go, you know, change my way of, hi Karina, my way of eating. Hi Timothy. Oh my God, look at this. I got 53 people in here already. YouTube, you be broken. But anyway, I never knew. This is when I thought I was going to try to eat better. And I was, but unfortunately, I love rice too. We went wheat free. Because apparently wheat is like a super, super high inflammatory. And here in America, wheat is in everything. Hi, Arjan. So, we stopped eating wheat, went to rice. Inflammation went down. But you know, I gained weight still because I was eating a lot of rice. Because I love rice. And they make rice noodles, and Thai food has tons of rice noodles. You can get rice noodles on everything. Hi, locomotives. So, I don't know. But you can have like other stuff though, right? So you love rice, you're good. There's no gluten in rice. You can have rice. Bitch, you can have rice. I hate you. I can't have a bowl of rice. I'm sad. I'm having one of my sugar-free cookies. It's one of my guilty pleasures. So yeah, it's Friday. We made it. Glory be, man. I do try to avoid certain foods. And get rid of the bread and no booze for the gluten. Yeah, get rid of the bread. Hi, Emmanuel. Get rid of the bread. You're on vacation, darling? Oh my God, that makes me happy for you. Get rid of the bread, Robert. Which legit sucks. But know that you can have rice. You know. It's just that damn, I swear to God. What are you doing on vacation? Is it a staycation? Now here's the thing. Joe and I actually have to start going grocery shopping for next week. This is where we make the decision. I like bread and rice. I know. I do too, but I can't have it. This is where we make a decision. Are we cooking at home? That's a hard one. Are we cooking at home? I don't know. We're going to go to exciting Dearborn for a few days for things. Oh, that's nice. Y'all are hanging with the fam. SD Guy 94. What are you SD Guy 94 for? You're not SD Guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently you watch SD Guy. Guaranteed. And I laugh that nobody figures out what his name is for. I do know. No, I'll cook the day of. A chicken parm? Hey, Treatin'. Oh, that's nice that you guys are going to go see him. He's 86. Wow. That's cool. That's cool that you guys are going to spend time with him. Yeah. So here's the deal. The big thing is, do I cook? His name is Brian. His name is Brian. SD stands for South Dakota. That's where he's from. It's not that long of a drive, so that's good. Awesome. I used to like his old stuff. Like when he would do Casino Realness. Now he doesn't. That's how long ago I used to watch him. But he's totally changed his gig. So you go to the parade early, then come home and cook. I usually get up. You don't eat meat on Fridays. Your name is Andrew? No E in that? SD Guy 94. I guarantee you, most of the people here are like, who the fuck is SD Guy? Only those who watch gambling channels would have any clue. Mr. Tourette's slot plane. You know, but Joseph Q. I mean, he's always been like that, kind of. But he was more chill when he first was, like, when I first started watching him, he was way more chill. It was only after he kind of got connected with certain other channels, those who shall not be named, they changed. I look like your aunt? Bitch, you dated me. I hope your aunt is like 24. Please. No. I guarantee you're going to be telling me, my aunt is 85 and she lives in a home. Then ramped it up. Yeah, but I know why. He thought that's what's going to get him views. And he thought that was, and he love how he goes, oh, I didn't sell out. Shut up. Because if he had been offered what other ones were offered, he would have done the same thing. No lie. And there's no glory in trying to be like, oh, I'm going to be the OG original, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you ain't getting paid because that's not going to pay your bills and that's not going to buy your coffee. I think Brian SD Guy is more down to earth now than when he was poisoned. Poisoned? We don't have to talk, Robert. I haven't watched him in a while because of that. Hey, Jessica. Vivian, how are you? I like her name, Vivian. You're not Brian. I've met him. So, you know. We hung out a bit for an evening. Six years ago, he made the choice of not eating meat on Fridays. It's a spiritual choice. Okay, that's cool. Like at all, though? No, he is. Robert, you're wrong. He is. I could tell you probably in the last 6 months he's been. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Welcome. You live in San Diego. Oh, SD. Got it. Got it. That's cool. I've been to San Diego. Is San Diego still so cool? It's been a while. I drove the fuck out to San Diego. From Minnesota, not New York. But I live here. Your vibes are awesome though. Thanks. I just speak whatever the fuck comes in my mind. You hope I have a great day ahead. I sure as hell do too, because sometimes a day can go sideways. You ever notice that? Day starts out chill. Let me tell you guys, I had a crazy ass freaking dream. Like crazy. Like my hair is like so not vibing itself today. It's bougie. You want to eat pasta or fish on Fridays? Oh, okay. Have some pasta for me. You can have some fish for Joe because he won't eat that either. I like San Diego. We drove out there to go see a friend in my Mini Cooper that I used to have, which I don't have anymore because we only need one car in New York. I don't need to be parking 2 freaking vehicles. That's a fucking joke. And plus we don't need double the congestion pricing tolls. Motherfucker. Anyway, so I had this crazy ass dream last night. Okay, guys? It was so whack. Ooh, who sent a pumpkin pie? They sent a pumpkin pie? I didn't see it on the screen. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I have to blow my nose. I'm not going to show you the boogers, but I have to get it out. It's a thing. Okay, guys, so just deal. Okay. So here's the story of my crazy ass dream. You were not in the dream. Somebody else was in the dream. somebody that I no longer speak with. But, yo, that was some crazy ass shit. Did you ever have those dreams? Oh, you sent it to me, SD Guy 94. I love that. Thank you. I loved pumpkin pie. I can't eat it anymore, but I loved it. I could probably still have a little bit without the crust, without the sugar, without the fucking Cool Whip, which is very depressing, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want to end up with my leg cut off because I'm diabetic. But anyway, that cookie, by the way, was sugar-free. Did it have wheat in it? Probably, I guarantee you, but we're gonna handle that. But thank you for that pumpkin pie. I appreciate it. That would have been a nightmare. Thank you for the corky, Lila. Why is that shit not showing up on my screen? I swear to God, I want to see that shit too. Ugh. Oh, because I'm on Prism. That's why. Fuck. Prism. I don't know. Between Prism and YouTube, I'm gonna have to do something. You guys keep sending those. Everybody else can enjoy those because Prism does not decide that I can see it. But send it. I love that shit. Okay, but here's the deal. This dream I had. Hi, Sanjeev. I dreamt that I was living where I live now, but somehow my mail was sent somewhere else, and I had to go pick it up and see a friend. It was some convoluted thing like that. So I go get my mail, and then I find out that a person that I used to speak with in real life, had like moved, but they weren't like, they were still like fronting like they hadn't moved. It was weird. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand anything behind these kind of dreams. It's so weird. And then at one point, like that group of people, that person, their family, they like saw me and they were like, oh, like they didn't know what to say because like they know that there was this massive animosity thing happening. And I was like, you know me, my attitude. If I deem it's over, it's over. You know, like I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm like, it's fine, move on. You know, that's what it is. Like, but if it's like a friendship I feel like I need to fight for, like really fight for, I will. But I was like, you know, it's fuck it. I don't like that kind of shit. I don't like that kind of stuff. So let's get this straight. I wasn't in your dream wearing nothing but sex. No, it wasn't you. Hi, Boots. And then that person saw me. And then they're like trying to front me like you're not going to talk to me? You're not going to say anything? You're not going to talk to me? And I was like, no. It's me. And then I must have terrified them. Because they're like, I'm going to call you. I'm going to talk to you. And then they like never came back. And I got in my car. I'm like, what the fuck was that? That was the whole dream. That was like the whole dream. And I'm like, what the fuck? And in my dream, guys, this is the crazy part. I was texting my other friend to say, you will never believe who I ran into. And now I'm thinking, am I going to hear from them? Because I have dreams, guys, and I'm not kidding. I have dreams which are kind of premonitional, you know, like that happens to me a lot. Like I had a dream where Joe's grandmother had died, and I woke up sobbing, and Joe called me when I woke up, and I was still sobbing, and he's like, what's wrong? And I go, I don't know, I had a really bad dream. And I said, what's going on? Because he was calling me so early. He goes, Grandma passed away. And I went, freaked out, because like that's really what it is. I mean, I do have that kind of thing. This was seeming so real that I had either I was going to run into them, I was going to hear from them, or something. You know what I mean? Darlene says, I had a weird dream last night where I knew a tornado was in the area, and I'm outside looking around to see where it was. I have shit like that happen. God damn, don't have a tornado, Darlene. I mean, you are going back to Michigan. That is Tornado Alley, but it's not tornado season, so you should be fine. There's a tornado in November. That's like fucked up. Springtime is tornado season there. Springtime, you know, we got to batten down the hatches over there. You know, we don't get that kind of weather here in New York. I wonder why that is. I don't know. So maybe you will see them or they may call you. I had a dream where I was cold and a bear was chasing me. You just wanted to be warm. He wanted to give you a bear hug. But yeah, it was so fucked up. It was so crazy. And Joe was in it and he was just like, you know, Ange, it's just, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, Joe and his like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the? Like, I woke up so annoyed. I hate that. Hi, Fabio. I woke up so annoyed that, like, if this is, like, you know, like when you wake up and you think that really happened, that's what I woke up with. I was like, that really happened. Like, it didn't happen yet. It didn't happen. Why are you making a deal? Hey, Lila. AVX, good to see you. Bizarre. And then your whole mind is like short-circuited. You know what I mean? For a little bit. It just is. I don't know. It's like, Angela, get some coffee. I actually ordered breakfast in. I ordered Josh a bagel, ordered myself an omelet. He ate the potatoes and the bagel. Hi, Mohammed. But yo, man, what the hell? Hi, David Valentine. Happy Friday for all those that celebrate. Where am I from, says Muhammad. I live here in New York, but I am from the Midwest. I'm from the U.S. Where are you from? Clearly not the U.S., right? I'm assuming that. I shouldn't assume, but I'm guessing that. I can guess. You know. And so then, that was my morning. And then Josh and I watched Border Security together while we ate our breakfast. And we laughed at some of those people because that shit's crazy. If you guys have never watched that on YouTube, that is a crazy channel because it's all about border security in Australia. And apparently Australia has some of the tightest border security restrictions out of everywhere. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I have no idea. And I'm like, well, I guess that's what they want. I mean, they are an island nation, but I mean, I guess if you think about it, isn't almost every nation kind? I mean, some of us are really, really, really large islands. But you know what I mean? Is she coming to see an apartment? Is she coming to see an apartment? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Hang on, I gotta put some chapstick on. It's not chapstick. This is my it's a lip sleeping mask. This is what I've been using on my lips. Why? It says berry fruits. I don't know. Was timed out. Ambrose was timed out. You were timed out by Din Din? No, you were not timed out by Din Din. Who was timed out by Din Din? Darling, go do your errands, because, you know, we all got to do our errands and shit. I got to go figure out what's the temp. The temp right now is, I don't know, probably like 45. You like my hat? I had to skip. You know what I can't find? I know it's in the apartment. I know it's in the apartment or in the car. I can't find my creative fucker hat. Who stole it? Did one of you fuckers steal it? One of you guys took it. Oh, you hit somebody from saying something disgusting? Girl, go for it. Hi, Jatine. Jatine Jacquard. I love it when my mods can actually do their stuff. I let them go. I'm like, just do what you want, man. I don't care. Because I trust in people's. You took it and you can't have it back, Robert. But I liked it. You're from India? I like Indian food. Joe wants to go to the Indian restaurant on the corner this weekend. He says it's so good. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know on that one. I gotta tell you guys. So you know how we had that sugar-free ice cream yesterday? It was good. It was good. It was tasty. It tasted like, you know, sugar-free gelato or whatever. It was tasty. But you know what happened? I told you it was going to happen. I told you on that stream. I told you right when we were eating it. I said, this is going to happen. Oh, chicken tikka is so good. I said, this is what's going to happen. Nobody thought about it. Thoughts on Rocky Mountain Ocean. I've never had them, El Witch, and I don't think I ever shall. I don't like to eat the parts of the body that are close to those areas. Like, you know when people are like, have you heard of this one? When people talk about the Pope's nose on a chicken or a turkey. Nobody needs to eat that part. You don't have to eat that part. Yeah. I love that. You're so funny. Give you a workout. I wish I could have that hat. I know. I don't know. This is the brown one. There's a brown one. There's a green one. There's a black one. And I think we have a cream or white one in the house. Josh bought them in all colors. No, it's not. Bacon is the belly, dum-dum. It's not that. But listen. Like, I just remember that when I was a child, and my grandfather told me that that's what part of the chicken they called it, so it wouldn't be called like the chicken ass. Like, you don't see that part sold anywhere. But I'm like, that's disgusting. These hats will not last in your climate. These aren't leather. They're not leather. I think it's pleather. I swear to God, I'm not even sure. I know, but you live like down there in the islands of Trinidad and Tobago. You have steel drums going all the time. You live like the island life. I live the island life, but it's the urban island life. That's what I live. I live on an island too. That's what I tell everybody. Pleather's even worse. That's what I tell everybody when they're like, oh, I have to go get groceries or something. And they're like, oh, what store do you go to? And I'll say, I go off island. I go off island. And then they're like, off island? I go, I gotta leave Manhattan, man. You cannot be shopping in Manhattan. You be broke. You don't no, it's not the face of the animal. The Pope's nose of a chicken is not the face, it's the other end. And they said that because apparently it looked like the nose of the current Pope at that time, I guess. I don't fucking know. Have anybody ever heard of that? I don't know. But that's what they used to always tell me. It's just bizarre. All right, we're gonna flip you guys around. Okay, hang on. You bought bacon? Okay, Robert, let me tell you something. The part that went over the fence last. That's a good name for a channel, the Pope's Nose. Yeah. Okay, the bacon. I gotta find somebody here who sells bacon like that. Maybe I have to go to like a regular butcher. But the bacon ends. You know what I mean, guys? Have you guys ever bought these? The bacon ends. It's so freaking good. Yes, they're all it's the bacon cuts where they start to slice the bacon, but it's not perfect, so they don't sell it in a bacon pack or at the butcher. They don't sell it where it's nicely laid out. I love the bacon ends. The bacon ends are the best part because yes, they're all irregular and shit, but they're perfect. What city is this gaming constitution? This is New York City. It's New York, like as in Manhattan. If you guys have never had them, you have to try them because they're legit delicious. They're perfect if you have to use bacon, like for holiday baking. Like you could use the bacon. Why are you spending money on premium bacon slices? You know what I mean? Why is this not doing that? Oh my God, come on. Why? Okay. Oh. Alright, now we gotta put you this way. Oh. It's because I got you all plugged in. Hang on, I gotta unplug you. There we go. Plug that in instead. Do a food experiment. Same amount of bacon, fried, baked, which is better. Whew. Baked or fried? I always do it. Okay, this is what I do. I put my bacon into because I don't just, well, even if I did, I wouldn't do it that way. I put the bacon into my pot. I use a pot. Yeah, especially if you gotta cut it up anyway. Especially if you gotta cut the bacon up anyway. Might as well just do it that way. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, he's the laundry dude. Look at your laundry goes in that little itty bitty car. Let's go walk through Strauss Park. Everybody remember Strauss Park? Yeah, it's my little park up here. I know, you have celiac disease. It's chillier than I thought, folks. You kids love bacon. I love bacon. Most of the leaves are gone. Christmas trees, lots are out. Gangland, cheeky chops. Gangland. Oh, there's one of the gang members right there. The pigeon. Hello. Hello there, Mr. Pigeon. Keep running. Good morning, Carl. Well, they kind of cleaned it up a little bit. We still have a Boston fern in the middle. Boston ferns, they survive in the cold? Really? We still have a few roses up here. Fountain is still running. This park was dedicated because of the Strauss family. Those that perished on the Titanic. We have blue jays all over the place. Today they were out in force. Do they migrate? They don't migrate, do they? Kimberly Grace, how are you? Thank you so much, Kimberly, for the coffee. That coffee is good. Joe and I had it once before, and when I opened it up, I was like, yay! Joe saw it, and he was so excited. He posted a picture of himself in Discord. I'll share it on the Yo Facebook page, too. He was cracking me up. He was so excited. He's like, oh my God, Kimberly knows me. I'm like, everybody knows you, Joe. Everybody knows that you have a massive Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to get run over by the bus. Oh, he's like running up my ass. I got the walk sign, dude. What the fuck? Columbia University, ready to run my ass over. Holy balls. Hey, RJ. You're using the coffee that Tintin gave you guys last year sparingly? Isn't that funny? We don't. We just have it. Coffee is the way to Joe's heart. You know I wouldn't stop. Oh, is that my package? Should I take one? Is that like a take and go? Oh, at 6 Corners, you can buy a large coffee and get a muffin for 50% off. Note the special, folks. Traviata pizza. They do have an A. I just don't know if they're any good. See, they have these set up specifically for judges' table. We could do this. We could have a whole bunch of judges' tables. You sit here and you people watch while you watch people on the street. And I'm sure people will sit there and say, Angela, that's not nice. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. People watching has been around forever. You're going to have a New Year's resolution? Count number of coffees that Joe has throughout the year? We can't count that high. That's like really high. We can't do it. If I was to say, he would probably have, he has 5, let's just say that Joe has 4 to 5 coffees a day. What is that, like 1,500 coffees? And if he's on a cruise ship, oh my God. I don't know, man. $1 million. There, Treat's got it. 1 million. Oh, that coffee was good. Because you know why? I'm feeling the caffeine. It's like, it's buzzing. Let's see how much their food is. Bruschetta, $14. Meatballs, $18. Roll the octopus, $25 fucking dollars. What the hell? Okay, these people be tripping. Okay, when your appetizer cost as much as like your chicken breast dinner, what? I'm tripping. Hi, Patsy. That's crazy pricey. Why don't I eat there? That's the reason. No parking on Sunday. Oh, wait. Does that mean we're going to have a fair again? No parking Sunday. That usually means it's street fair time. Oh, you guys love it when we do street fairs. If we have another street fair on Sunday, happy dance, happy dance. You know how easy that is for us. Yeah, but this one says no parking, different day. What the hell are they talking about? What day can we not park? No parking Wednesday. I don't know. I think they're talking bullshit. Yeah, hey bitch, that's ridiculous. When Cracker Barrel is $50 a damn person, $50 for 2 people, that's fucked up. And it is. Do I live in Sheridan? No, I live in Manhattan. I live in New York City. See, here's the map. This tells you where I am. Don't come and hijack me though. All right, let's not do that. We don't want any bullshit. Oh, gang member. If it's $50, they better use the logo you prefer. I don't know. I could care less either way about the logo. It's like, I feel like that was a diversionary tactic news. Like some other shit was going down, so they're going to make everybody upset about some frickin' logo of a mediocre restaurant. Ollie's. I want Ollie's to be good. I know, the maps are nice, right? Hello there from Austria. Welcome in. No, Thanksgiving Day Parade has nothing to do up here. Thanksgiving Day Parade starts around 86th Street, where all it gets stationed. Next Wednesday, we'll be having to go down there so we can actually view the inflation of the balloons. You were going to kidnap me? Yeah? I'm too terrified to do that. FYI. I'm terrifying, apparently. Terrifying! Yes, I am in Manhattan. Aww. Love on the streets. Look at them. They're holding hands. They're in love. She's got a nice warm coat, though. I kind of want to snag it from her. I don't want to kidnap anybody either, because I don't want the responsibility of another person. I already have me, Joe, and Josh. God forbid, I can't handle a dog at the moment. Do we really need this? Do we really need Be Fit in NYC? No, we don't. So they're going to open up some kind of exercise spot. Yeah, they're not married. Good one. Good observation, Trina. They're not married. Unless they're like 95 years old and holding hands, that's more for stability. Like as in not emotional stability. That's just so they don't fall down. I don't like this shop. I've never liked this shop because they put up these ugly ass fake flowers and this crazy shit in the middle. Like the owner has some weird thing going on here. I don't have a basement. I know. Adriana had so many self-defense things with her in NYC. The security guard at the Today Show busted out laughing. I'm laughing. He's like, girl, she be ready. And then you get here and you're like, it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen. No, isn't that the funniest? You're like, okay, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, I gotta have this. No, you need that shit everywhere else. In New York? No, not really. Like, where are you walking? That's what I always want to say. Where are you walking that you need to have all that shit with you? Nobody needs to carry that much crap. For real. Nobody can handle that much stuff. Look at, I can barely handle carrying my own gear. The funny thing is, I was watching a video that was by this guy who does, I don't know if it's called Best Food Reviews or something, but he goes across the world. His channel is massive. I think he's got something like 5 million freaking subscribers. It's something insane. Okay? But he goes to all different countries. And I'm talking all different countries. Okay? Like, all. Like, he's gone to Afghanistan for the food. Okay? So it's kind of like New Age Anthony Bourdain. But he's not a chef. Nothing like that. But he went to Egypt and they confiscated all his gear. And he was trying to get it all back. And he did all his due diligence for licensing, for permits and everything. But it's just that there's no rules there. Like, it's the Wild West. It literally is wild. And it's all whatever they decide. So he had to shoot his stuff. Came down to it because, you know, he's like, the amount of money that he had to pay was ridiculous. And he was paying it. But they just kept wanting more and more. So he ended up going so he could shoot his episodes. He's like, I can't believe we bring all this gear. And he has to go to the store to buy another iPhone and some lights so he can shoot his episodes. Oh, is that his name, Sonny? He always wears the red bandana. Is that his name? He wears a red bandana. I love his channel.
It's more like this.
But the craziest thing is that, hi Jovan. I was like, see, you can do a great video. And he shot a lot of video there. And he said he had to get rid of the person that was like, not his fixer, but his guide, because he didn't know shit. Had to get some other guy that was local. Yeah, he's cool. I've been watching him for a long time. Like I was talking with Treaton, and I was telling her, I watch the weirdest shit. And she's like, you do? Like, you would not think what's in my history or in my subscriptions of stuff that I actually sit and watch. You'd be like, she watches that? Yeah, I do. I watch really weird stuff.
But anyway, I was watching him, and it was just, I remember watching that one thinking, he couldn't get his gear until he left the country, and then he finally had to pay more money to get his gear back. So basically, he should have just never brought his gear. He should have said, fuck the gear, because he just paid for them to store his gear and take it away. I was going to go to Egypt before that. Once I said that, I know, right, Jovan? Right? Isn't that crazy? If something happens to me, delete my browser history. Oh my God. I look up the craziest shit too. Because it'll be like, I'll see something and I'll go, let's look this up. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll question. I'll send a query. Probably shouldn't do that. But yeah. Right? You'd be thinking, I want to go to Egypt. Fuck that. They spent hours and hours outside of a hotel lobby after they spent hours and hours clearing security at the airport. Then they had us clear security at the hotel. I'm like, what the fuck? Insane. One of the people who started was Andrew Zimmern. And how, yeah, I remember that. I lived in Minnesota for 15 years. I remember Andrew Zimmern quite a bit because he was on everything there because that's where he's from. He lives there, near the Twin Cities. We would run into him at Kowalski markets quite often. I know, yeah, like weird food like kimchi. He never ate food like the weird food that Anthony Bourdain would. When Anthony Bourdain, I'll never forget the episode of Anthony Bourdain going to some place, I want to say it was South Africa. Maybe it wasn't South Africa, maybe it was North, I don't know what part of Africa. But he went there, he went out there in the bush, whatever, and they fed him an ostrich egg that was cooked in the dirt and in the pit, and he had to eat it, and he said it was the most disgusting thing ever. He was like, oh my God. Yeah, I remember that seriously because I couldn't believe how bad, like he cracks jokes the whole time, you know, but he's for real on that shit. It was like always like how to make him the most uncomfortable. Minnesota, don't you know? I know. Stop it. I know. You live there for 15 years. Those vowels kind of hang out with you for a while. You know, my sister still talks like that, but she's moved, I don't know. She lives in North Dakota. North Dakota. Those damn vowels get us every time. Oh well, guys. All right, I'm back to the apartment. I'm gonna go warm up. It's a little chilly. It said it was gonna be like in the 50s. I feel like they lied. Why didn't I pick up that accent while you were there? I don't hear it. I have it. It only comes out a little bit, especially when I talk about the vowels, like oh. But you can hear Midwestern for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for showing up. We're not gonna thank YouTube because YouTube did not send the notification out on its own damn channel. Because YouTube, you being a bitch. But that's okay. Prism helped YouTube out. So that's all right. So Prism, thank you for helping YouTube out. Anyway, I love how all these little trolls come in here. Thanks for subscribing, by the way, all you little trolls. Okay, you go back to your appointment and get warm, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye, blah, blah, bye-bye. Exactly right, Bonnie. Take care. Later, people.